God, I tell you, I got some good R&B joints on this fancy playlist. I throw it down, baby. Gosh, dog it. Well, we talked about the MC Hammer at number 38, Ten City at number 37, now at number 36 on my fancy playlist. And believe me, it was a fancy playlist because none of the pop stations would touch this group, at least not down here in Alabama anyway. Kids in Play, we're rolling in Kids in Play. Remember Kids in Play? Got that new jack swing, got the horns blaring in the record, got a great beat to it, dance beat, man. You just can't help but throw down to it. Yeah, listen to this. Man, it's just, yes. Kids at Play, rolling with Kids at Play with Mr. DJ, getting funky, getting a little crazy on a Wednesday morning, or actually a Tuesday morning. Oh, yeah, just cut me some slack. It's past midnight here in T-Town. Kids at Play at number 36 from New York City, and they got a lot of notes on this band. Basically, it was two guys, Christopher Kid Reed, and there was Christopher Play Martin, and they teamed up with DJ Mark, with DJ, well, they teamed up with a DJ, Mark DJ Wiz Eastmont, and these two guys, they met. They were playing in rival bands when they were in high school, or well, they were playing in rival high school bands. Well, anyway, one of them was in a group called the Turnout Brothers, and the other guy was in a group called the Super Lovers. Play was in Super Lovers. Somebody else who became big was in Super Lovers too, and I'll get into that in just a minute. Well, these two guys met from these rival bands, or from these rival high school bands, and they formed initially, they called themselves the Fresh Force Crew, and then they became Kids in Play. They released a song in 1986 called, well, it might have been an album called She's a Skeezer, Rock Me record. I think I remember She's a Skeezer. I think I remember that. Forgotten all about that record. I think I heard that on the local R&B station here. Well, let's go to their third album. They released about three albums between 1988 through 1989. They were also featured in some comedy films that were built around the hip-hop theme, the House Party series. Remember that back in the early 90s? There was House Party 1, 2. TLC was in House Party 3 before they got big. They played as a band called Sex as a Weapon. That was in House Party 3. And they also, Kids in Play also came out with some soundtracks from these movies. Now, the guy who produced this album, Too Hype, he was also their manager. His name was Hurby Luv Bug. Yes, Hurby Luv Bug was in Super Lovers with Play. You're throwing down with Play back in the day. Hurby Luv Bug discovered Salt and Pepper. He produced Salt and Pepper. At least their first few hits or first few albums. I know, well, he wrote Push It. Hurby Luv Bug wrote Push It. He also wrote, remember the song Let's Talk About Sex back in 91? He co-produced it. Hurby Luv Bug also produced this entire album by Kids in Play. Too Hype was another hit off the album. Boy, this was one funky record, man. It had funk in there, a little bit of funk, got that, the horns just tooting, and yeah, just the chants. Classic R&B hip-hop record back in the day. Can you imagine that? Kids in Play, rolling with Kids in Play at number 36. Up one from 37, though, on my fantasy playlist March 18th, 1989. I think I'm a lot more into this record now than I was back in the day.